have you ever been using your weed eater, edger, etc., and the head just won't stop spinning, even after you adjust the idle screw and all the adjustments, and it just keeps spinning? The issue is your clutch is bad. I'm gonna show you how to replace it because I got a bad clutch on my 110, and that's what we're about to do. So let's go. Got 3 Allen or star screws, 1, 2, and then 3. So after you take these 3 star screws out, kind of just push up. Might be a little tight, but take your top off. That's your spark plug boot. So the clutch is in here. So we gotta take all this disassembly out, my man. We're gonna finish loosening this one up. Make this easier, I'm gonna take the throttle cable off too. So you just lift that up. You just flip this like this right here. Easy peasy. And you want to you can take notes on where these plugs go in. That just goes on top of the spark plug boot. Boom. So now the whole head of your motor comes off just like that. So let me get back to a better angle so we can move this out the way. See, this should pop off after you take this last star. Clutch is seized, guys, and that's the issue that I'm having. There we go. Boom. So there's the clutch housing, the clutch bell. Let me move y'all a little closer. There's the clutch right there. So when you engage the throttle, this expands, attaching to the clutch bell, and then spins your shaft. So what we got to do here, we're going to take these screws out. Be careful. What I like to do is take like a flathead, stick it in the fins. You ain't got to hold no crazy pressure. Don't do it with your fingers or you're going to hurt yourself. That's exactly what happened. Look, guys. Broken spring. That's why every time we crank this weed eater up, it was just instantly spinning. So let me get the new part ready and we'll come back. Here's the clutch and there's the part number for the FS110R. That's the clutch. So we're gonna take this out. Oh, guys, so just see if, don't worry about that. Just get it back in and where it needs to go. And remember, guys, there's a way it goes on and a way it goes off. There's the direction. Look, see the arrow? And these plates, you want to go right there back on. So you got to get the old one off. And just kind of take it off the little grooves right there. Use a flathead. And there's a reason why that does what it does. So that's how it should look. The best way to explain it, the arrow should be facing towards the string, the trimmer head. So after you took your air compressor and blew it all off, make sure you got everything back in order. Make sure you put those back in the new clutch. So, like I said, I'm gonna put this up in the air. We're just gonna line this like this. We got these screws. We're gonna tighten it up. Go ahead and get them finger threaded so you don't cross thread anything. Put the flathead back into the fin like that just so you don't start tightening it and hurt your fingers. Tighten. Yeah, crazy tight, but now the clutch is back on. And this is what I like to do is just clean this out. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna slide it back on. Line up them tabs. Go right back together, man. So this one came out the bottom. So we're just gonna do a little tight. Don't put these in, because when you put the case back on, These go through here, so you don't want to do that first. But before you put your case back on, we got to get the shaft. And I want you to note, see how square, that's the straight shaft. You're gonna move these wires out the way. They make this vise for these things. I'm thinking about buying so I can work on it. So let me get this wiggled on. So you just gotta play with it and line it up. You may even have to go down here and turn the string trimmer head to get it lined up, but I'm gonna do that and I'll come back. So guys, just twist it, pull it back, and kind of line it the best way you can, and it'll slip back in. And once you get it back even to where you had it, you want to tighten this set screw right here. Well, it's not really a set screw. Oops. But it's this little screw right here. It goes in here, and all it does is pinch it against the shaft so that clutch bell housing don't shift. Boom. All right, now you gotta put your throttle cable back in. The cord, ooh, I need to get a new throttle cable for this one. Should have double checked it before I did it. Then I could have did it all at once, but oh well. Another video, another time. So just push this lever up, slide it in. Boom, throttle cable back in. That ain't gonna last too terribly long. But remember, blue one goes in the back. One with the black tab goes right here in the front. And boom. Kind of wiggle this. Video may be long, but it slides right back in. Like I said, finger tight everything, or finger start the bolts. So you get everything. So you don't cross thread nothing. Voila. Guys, you just saved you some money. Just that easy. Save yourself some time, some money. You don't have to wait a week, 2 weeks to get it. Now you can just yes, sir. Like I said, guys, easy. Save yourself some time and money, man. Thank you for watching, man.